Hello, everybody. This is David Earl, and I've come here to talk about Logic 10.3. They've incorporated some really awesome new features into it. I mean, the most obvious thing that happened when they introduced 10.3 was the new GUI, which is really, for me, much clearer to look at. It's not quite so dark, and I've enjoyed it and adapted pretty well to it. But the changes that are going on under the hood are vast and complex. And even though we've had kind of a quick flyover, I wanted to show you how I've incorporated these new features into my own workflow on real projects that I'm working on. So the things that we're going to be covering are subjects as diverse as having elements on exported stems, which are sort of like tags when you're doing an archive of a project, let's say, selection-based processing, track alternatives, bouncing with sidechain, panning, binaural post-processing, which a lot of people do wrong. We'll be looking at how to detect plugin latency using MIDI effects to control plugin parameters, which is totally awesome. And things like dual mono plugins, which I think a lot of people are like, what the heck's dual mono? I'm going to show you some really neat ways that you can implement that. There's also a lot of interesting key commands and things like that that we can implement now that we didn't have the ability to implement before, and some new changes with Apple loops that are pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff, but I wanted to show you, now that it's been out for a little while, how I've been able to incorporate a lot of these new, really awesome processes into my own workflow. And I hope you enjoy this and maybe you can apply it to your own workflow. So getting started, we're going to talk about one of the more banal subjects, which is exporting stems. But honestly, when they incorporated this into Logic 10.3, this was very exciting to me, and I'll show you why.